Hello. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm sorry. Well, you're used to that, so. Awesome. Yay. I know the mic's working. You can see me, right? Yay. All right, so cool. Well, yeah, I've missed being around. Been kind of crazy with work and stuff, so this is weird. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Mm, Why is this needs to stop? Go away. Hold on. I didn't think it would actually work that easily. I was a little surprised. Did my phone go out last night? No, it stayed right on my table. It didn't have a date or anything. Why? Oh, you talking about the internet thing? I saw that briefly. I don't have AT&T, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I hate AT&T. I mean, if it did go out, it was back on this morning because I got up to get the kids to school. Why did yours go out? Same, I was asleep, so yeah. I thought saw a thing that it was AT&T that was affected. So, oh wow. That's a lot of people without service. Yikes. Yikes. Is it through AT&T or is it through a different carrier? Because I mean, it could be Cricket, but I don't know. The, yeah, I have T-Mobile too. I love my T-Mobile. All right. I don't know what to talk about. I didn't have anything planned because I didn't think it would actually work. Isn't that funny? I don't know why I thought it wouldn't work, but you know. I don't know. It's different because I mean, I just tap into Dagos usually, so it wasn't like I was actually doing mine, and I just didn't know if I had everything all connected. Um, all right, let me ask you this. I don't know where he. Hold on a second. I forget where he's from. Have you guys heard about the 3-year-old little boy that's missing in Wisconsin? Yeah, you're not a live kind of person. That sounded funny. I mean, you're a live person, just not going live. Like, yeah, anyway, you know what I mean. So, what do you think is going on with that? Because I just started checking into that today, but it sounds like they think he's been abducted. I haven't been able um, to look into it much. Oh, I'm sure you go all night for days upon days. I'm sure she did quit on you. Um, oh no. Yes. Ugh, that made me sick. Yes, yes, yes. Um, hi, SRB. Long time no see. I am. I was bored. And so I said, well, I'm going to do this. So, have you been, SRB? Same. Been good. Just busy. I'm kind of starting to get a regular schedule. So, knock on wood, that happens, and that'll make things a little bit easier. Your fingers don't know where to go, right? That's it. I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, no, because I knew I had to work Tuesday and Wednesday. And then today I got home from kid's orthodontist appointment. I was just sitting here. Nobody else was live or anything. And I was like, huh. It's like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm going to go live. So here I am. They are too. They're excited. Okay. Well, I'm glad your fingers are excited there, Molly. Uh, what? Yes and no. It's just it's awkward times. Um, so Tuesdays I work 11 to 5. Then Wednesdays I work usually about 8 to 8:30 to 2. And then Thursdays I'm off. Fridays is like 10 to 2 or so. So it's just awkward hours. It makes things hard sometimes because either I have to do it really early or kind of late. Yeah. So if I could work 10 to 2, 5 days a week, I'd be happy with that too. So, but don't have enough coverage at the store to do that. So, do we want to go? Have you guys got over the Audrey arrest affidavit? I'm sure Dago and all them have probably already done that. I know. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? You'd have a heyday. I know. It's horrible. Just that poor thing. And she probably had no clue and completely trusted the guy. And just thought, he's daddy's friend, so it's okay. Well, not always, apparently. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about was the Elijah case. Mm, I haven't seen a whole lot on it. I mean, I know he's missing. I know he's 3. It's in Wisconsin. Um, oh, looks like they've detained 2 without formal charges. Do you guys know that? I know, SRB, it's so sad. I don't get it. Oh, yikes, that could be, but God, that's awful. Um, the mother, yes, Katrina Bauer. And then, let me see here. 1 second. Was this it? Um,
Clerk of court that Katrina Bauer was booked early yesterday morning and is right now being held on child neglect charges. An Amber Alert remains active for 3-year-old Elijah Vu. His picture is on your screen. Authorities say Elijah has not been seen since Tuesday morning near 39th and Mishicot there in Two Rivers. Police have not given any information on any possible leads. They haven't answered our questions as well as why this is an Amber Alert. We are working to learn more about.
okay. Well, that was short and sweet. So the dad was already in jail, and so now the mom's in jail too. So is that the 2 that they're talking about that was detained? I watched the press conference and they didn't take any questions. That was wild. I was like, "Whoa, okay." Hey, Jeremy. How are you, hon? Yeah, I got bored and said, I'm gonna try it and see what happens. So here we are, just picking at stuff. It's just a whatever. But thank you. So is Jesse Vang, is that the boyfriend or accomplice or let's see, I'm trying to, it was 22 hours ago. That was too long ago. Um, well, here's one with the uh, says debriefs. Let's see what that says. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm glad you're here. All right. Let's see if this says. Could you hear the other one? Maybe I forgot to click the thingy. Hold on a second. Oh, I did. Duh. All right, now let's try it.
Has my back.
The search for a missing 3-year-old in Two Rivers now moves into its second day. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here at 4:30. These are live looks right now at Two Rivers.
That
The
better?
search for Elijah Vu is in its 32nd hour. We have multiple crews on the scene, both downtown, an apartment complex that has been of interest
Awesome.
in this case. We'll receive an update from law enforcement, we are told, sometime later today. This is an aerial view of search parties this morning as they began their searches. And as we've been following, 3-year-old Elijah was last seen at a home on Mishicot Road yesterday morning around 8 a.m. He was reported missing by an adult caregiver 3 hours later. An Amber Alert was issued yesterday afternoon. Law enforcement, first responders, search crews, as you see, have been combing the area throughout the night and at times collecting any evidence. And that search continues at this hour. Let's bring in our Jason Zimmerman live from Two Rivers as he has been following this all day long. Jason, what are you seeing now? What is happening right now to your knowledge?
Well, Chris, we're hoping to hear from
Hey,
investigators. We
Doodlebug.
have not heard from police since the beginning of this search for Elijah Vu. Right behind me now, this apartment complex
I
that we've
couldn't
been
either,
talking to,
SRB.
that's right off Mishicot Road. I can tell you that for most of the day, there's been a heavy police presence here. We've seen the DCI as well in the parking lot with their vehicles. So there's been a search that has focused around this apartment complex, which we believe is a place of interest. It may possibly be the last place where Elijah was seen before he went missing yesterday. I can also tell you it's a spot last night when I was out here on the far side of the building, right where I'm pointing there, that's where police had surrounded that area by the tree, and they found certain items which were put into evidence bags and taken with them. Now, we don't want to speculate on what those items were, but there were several items here, and we don't know whether they were connected to Elijah or not. Police would not comment at the moment they were removing those items, but we do know that evidence has
Mhm.
been collected out here and that the search across the city is still ongoing.
Jason, we had some comments from folks at the beginning of the show. Some you gathered today. Who did you talk to today? What did they tell you?
Well, I talked to several people who are searching right around this apartment complex, a lot of them neighbors, people in the community. But the one key person that I spoke to was Elijah's uncle, Orson Vu. He happened to stop by here on the road. I spoke to him last night when he pulled up, and so I recognized him right away. I went back over there. I talked to him. He gave me a lot more information today. He says he was briefed by a detective early this morning who basically said, we're going to continue this search throughout the day, but he didn't have a whole lot of new information. So the family's telling me, the uncle told me they're just waiting for details. They're still holding out hope. They're extremely worried right now. He says they're having more family come to the area today in light of what has happened to be together. And so they're just out there asking people once again that if you have information to please go to the police and share it. He says that, they are worried and they are very grateful, though, for the hundreds of volunteers that have participated in the search for Elijah at this point.
Jason, to our eye, what's happening behind you, there's not as much activity as maybe you mentioned what you saw last night. Is there still police presence on the other side of that building, that apartment complex?
Well, up until just a short time ago, there was a decent police presence out here in the
Okay.
parking lot. As I mentioned, both local police and the DCI. I can tell you that right now there's a single police car sitting over here over my left shoulder that's keeping an eye on the area, but I believe it's just to guard evidence or guard a perimeter to keep people away that shouldn't
What is it?
be in a particular
5
spot.
o'clock quitting
But the
time,
majority
so
of
they
the
all
police
left?
did leave a short time ago. And again, it might have to do with them telling us that they're going to release an updated statement a short time from now with some new details. So we don't know what they're doing at the moment, but I can tell you the command, the vehicle that was out here as well, left also today a short time ago. So at this point, we're just waiting to hear what police might potentially tell us in the next hour or so.
All right, Jason, let's go to that wait. You've covered a lot of cases like this in your career. Is it unusual? I mean, we're talking 30 plus hours since he was last seen. It's been 18 plus hours
I hope
since we
so.
last had a release of information from law enforcement. That came last night via social media. We're told it's going to happen again later today, but there's been a long gap here. Is that unusual?
I've covered a lot of these cases where kids have gone missing or people have gone missing over the last few decades. And I can tell you that it's somewhat unusual. Typically, when somebody goes missing, you see the police on television right away. They're trying to put out a description of a potential suspect. They're asking people for information, providing any type of clues that they can. That was not the case here. We've yet to hear police go on TV or take questions from the local media. So that is a little bit unusual. The other thing is we don't know what happened here. The people were told that the child was last seen around 8 a.m. but was reported missing around 11. So yesterday,
Oh,
between
jeez.
those hours, is kind of a mystery, and that's one of the questions we'd like to ask. And also, typically a search party might go door to door. You see posters go up, you see family members speaking out. We remember that with Teresa Hallbuck many years ago when she went missing in Manitowoc in County, and that was the plea that went out. We haven't quite seen that, but we have seen a search that's focused on the water. We've seen boats go out. We've also seen a search with ATVs on farmland right outside the city. So a little bit different type of atmosphere.
All right, Jason, thanks so much, and we'll get that update from you as soon as it becomes available. Again, law enforcement telling us.
Hi, buddy. All right. So looks like there was a press conference 7 hours ago. But that was only, the one I just played was only 4 hours ago. So I don't know if there's going to be another one. Has everybody seen the press conference? I can show it if you guys want me to. Um, or if you've all seen it, there's really no point, I don't guess. Let's see, it's 8 hours ago. Okay. Well, darn it. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. In a briefing tonight, we heard from the Two Rivers Police Department about the
Can you hear it?
ongoing search efforts for 3-year-old
I don't know
Elijah
if I
Vu.
clicked
He
the little
remains
thingy or not.
missing.
He was last seen by a caregiver on Michigan Road about 8 o'clock yesterday morning. An Amber Alert was then issued Tuesday afternoon.
Police say Elijah Vu is 3 feet tall, weighs 45 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. He was last seen wearing gray pants, red and green dinosaur slippers, possibly might have a red and white blanket with him. He also has a birthmark on his left knee.
We begin our team coverage with Jason Zimmerman, who just received an update from police. He's live now in Two Rivers.
Awesome. Thanks.
Jason.
Bill, this was a very quick news conference at Two Rivers City Hall lasting roughly about 7 minutes. While police did not answer any questions, they did confirm that the search for Elijah is active and ongoing. Well, police spent much of the day at this apartment complex on Mishicot Road, retrieving potential evidence in the area. 3-year-old Elijah Vu was last seen. They also went on camera for the first time Wednesday night, assuring the public they haven't given up hope.
Our search and rescue teams have been combing through our neighborhoods, parks, wooded areas, and they've been following up on all leads and tips from the public.
The city's police chief would not comment on specific details concerning the search effort. He did thank the hundreds of volunteers who've come forward to help, including many from outside the community.
I want to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to everyone who has volunteered their time, resources, and support to assist in the search for Elijah. Your unwavering commitment to the well-being of Elijah and our community is inspiring.
Also Wednesday, we heard from Elijah's uncle, Orson Vu, who told us the family is doing everything
Really?
possible to pull together.
We're extremely worried. We're all emotional at the moment, and we don't want to think about the bad stuff that may possibly have happened to him. And we're hopeful.
For now, police say the search effort will continue.
As we continue our efforts, I want to emphasize the importance of remaining vigilant and proactive. Additionally, I want to remind everyone to please refrain from spreading rumors and false information. This can hinder our search efforts for Elijah.
And people are starting to hand out flyers as well. This is one that I received from a volunteer tonight with Elijah's picture on it, his information, and numbers to contact police if you do have any information you would like to pass along. Reporting live in Two Rivers, Jason Zimmerman, Action 2 News.
Court was delayed. Of course. Why would court be delayed? Right. Let me look at this. Why are they not saying who the other person is? Am I just not seeing it? Hi, Tomboy. Because my kids are teenagers, so they're all upstairs in their room. My husband just got home from work, and so now he's out in the garage. So I was just like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go live. And there was lots of things, we could talk about if you guys are patient with me. So investigators were seen collecting evidence, including a small slip-on shoe, the same style that Elijah was reportedly wearing when he disappeared. Oh. Okay. Ah, I've missed you guys too. That was another reason. I'm locked in my craft room. No one bothers me in there. This used to be my craft room. And then I ended up dividing it in half with my husband. So his half is music, my half's crafts, and now I don't have time to do crafts. So, oh well. No. I know, a mini family reunion. I'm sorry, guys. What? Okay, that's not what I was looking for. All right. I'm not finding anything else that's more recent. Well, here's one from 43 minutes ago, but it's probably the same thing as the other ones. Hmm? All right. This one's from like 45 minutes ago, so I don't know if it's any.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here at 4:30. We begin with the latest in the search for missing 3-year-old Elijah Vu of Two Rivers. This is what we know right now. As we first alerted you earlier today, Elijah's mother, Katrina Bauer, is in the Manitowoc County Jail, referred on possible charges of party to a crime, child neglect. Community groups are continuing their searches of the area around where Elijah went
Doodle.
missing on Tuesday morning. And then there is this scene at a landfill near Hillsborough.
Oh, not another
Site that
landfill.
Manitowoc County uses to dispose
No.
of trash. You can see multiple investigators
Oh,
on that site. They are combing through an area that is marked off by the
no,
fire.
no,
We
no,
also
no.
know the FBI is on that scene. What we don't know is if this scene is connected to the search for Elijah, only that it is the site of an active investigation. We have crews on that scene working to learn more. For more on what we do know about the mother being in custody and the ongoing search, let's join Brittany Schmidt live in Two Rivers. And Brittany, let's just start with what you know about the mom being in custody tonight.
Right. So, Chris, we went right to the Manitowoc County Courthouse this morning, right to the clerk's office, and they weren't able to give us a sheet of when she was supposed to be in court, but we were able to provide her name, a name of another person that is likely connected to this case, And then the clerk's office was able to tell us that they were supposed to be in court at 12:45 today, but around 11, we learned that that was no longer the case. They delayed it until tomorrow afternoon. We do know that the mom, Katrina Bauer, has been in custody, in police custody, since yesterday morning around 3:48 in the morning. And I asked them what is she being held on, and I was told that a possible charge of party to a crime of child neglect. Now, the other individual that was supposed to appear as well, we are not identifying him because we have not truly connected him to this case, but he is going to appear alongside her. He has been in custody since the night of the disappearance of Elijah Vu. He is looking at a possible charge of child neglect as well.
All right, Brittany, you mentioned there that they were originally scheduled to appear today at 12:45. That's been pushed back. You've covered a lot of court cases. What kinds of things could lead to a postponement like this?
You know, Chris, it's not unusual, but it was unexpected in this case because we had confirmed it this morning. But
Yes,
there
it
are several
has.
things that could lead to the delay. Did investigators need a little bit more information, more probable cause to hold them? Did they get more information and are trying to go through all of those avenues? Did one of them talk to
Okay.
the police and tell them what may have happened, or where Elijah is, or that they have no idea where he is? All of this stuff, so many reasons as to could there be potential other charges that they're looking at. So really everything is unconfirmed at this point. We won't know until police tell us. But as soon as we did learn that their court appearances had been delayed, we went right to the clerk's office, asked them why. I was told that it's been sealed. So I went to the district attorney's office and asked them why it's been delayed. They could not
Sorry.
comment at the time, just to say that they will likely appear tomorrow.
All right, Brittany, we mentioned that the FBI was on the scene at that landfill in Hilbert. We also know the FBI, and again, that scene we don't know is connected, but we know the FBI has been involved in the
Right.
search for Elijah as well. What have you heard from them on this?
Yeah, so I had contact with them around 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon, just asking what their role in this is, because we know when an Amber Alert comes down, the FBI is going to respond. They told me that Two Rivers Police Department is still taking lead on the investigation. The FBI is here to assist local and state agencies. They're assisting with resources. I tried to ask the FBI, what kind of resources are they providing here? She was not able to give me that information. She says that's confidential at this time. So that's the extent of what I know that the FBI is here doing.
All right, Brittany, thanks so much. And we still await an update, if possible, from Two Rivers Police, as Brittany said, the lead investigator unit on this story. We will continue to follow this story. We'll have team coverage, and we will first alert you of any developments both on air and on our app online. Action 2 News at 4:30 returns right after this.
Still that big void that I had.
That is just awful. You ever sit and think, I want to become a vigilante? As long as I don't have to do any, jail time or anything, that'd be okay. That poor little guy. Well, I know. But you know me. Let's see. Let me refresh this. Yeah, I heard that, Tomboy. Not awful. Right, and I'd probably be right behind you, SRB. Yeah, me too. Can't lie. I did it. Nope, they don't. Trying to see an hour ago. I don't think that's anything new. 21 hours ago. 8 hours ago. Darn it. Coffee? Are you sure you even get coffee? Hold on a second, and I'll show you. Okay. And there's the two boys. And this is Quentin. Sweet little boy. And this is Elijah. Oh my God. They really do. It kills me. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Right, Brandy? Exactly. They will. Right, and then now is this one the mom and Doodle, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Doodle. Alright. Okay, so this is the mom, and she's carrying Elijah, and then her oldest child, the little girl. You are very welcome. Meat and taters. It's the way to go. Ah, she's skinny. Oops. I'll get used to this eventually. Yeah, I can't go there. It gives me a headache. Hey, Cassie. How are ya? I got a whole whopping 8 people. Woohoo! Honestly, more than what I thought would be in here. I've been pretty good, busy, with work and everything else, so but I've been good. Tomboy, you don't like taters of any kind? How is that? Like, how that's just not human. Awesome doodle, thank you. Well, that's what I figured. I figured I'd have like 2 or 3, but hey, I'll take 8. Yeah, thunderstorm. We had a storm come through earlier today, and it thundered, and I was like, "Whoa, that's really weird in February for it to thunder." Oh, well, yeah, I could see that, Tomboy. Yeah. Aw, I love and miss you guys too. I know, I love thunderstorms too. My dog's going bonkers in there. I'm right where I've always been. She's walking now. Oh my goodness. Aw. Now you're in trouble. You have to get them eyes in the back of your head on. Make sure they stay open all the time. Yep. All over the house, I bet. That is so awesome. Yep. That's hilarious. What do you mean come back to us, Brandy? I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still in Discord. Guys can still reach out to me in Discord. Cassie. See, I wouldn't trip over it. With my luck, the can would be like on its side and I would step on it and it would roll and I would just go. We did, Molly. We got a good 4 to 6 inches. Um, Not this past Friday, but the Friday before. It was crazy. All right, Doodle. I'll see if I can find you, hon. Yeah, it's all gone now because it's been back up in the 50s and 60s. I think it's supposed to drop a little bit this weekend. I think Saturday it's supposed to drop down to 30s and then it'll go back up to the 50s and 60s again. Last time I looked, anyway. Yeah. So have you had less snow this year, Molly? Oh, wow. That's wild, isn't it? I told you, Brandy. Make you come up here, freeze. You don't knock it off with your 70 degrees. It was about 60 and sunny, and then the clouds started coming in. I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Yay! Because, our yards aren't swamps at this point. What? Where are you at, Tomboy, that it was almost 90 in February? That's too far south, Brandy. Gotta come up a little bit to the middle. I think so. SRB. I haven't completely checked. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Still, I didn't think it got that warm in this time of year. I figured it'd at least be like 70 or 80, not 90s. Wow. I hope so. My kids are wanting to see it, at least part of it. Um, they're let they've they planned it last year. We're going to be out of school that day, so the kids could watch the eclipse. So, if nothing else, they get a free day, you know. Okay, let me try that real quick and see. Let's see. All right, so I saw something pop up on my phone. The other day, but I didn't pay any attention to it. It's like, okay, yep, there's gonna be an eclipse. Just kept on going. All right, let's see. The 2024 eclipse. Right. Goodness. Um, what will, well, I don't want to do that. Oh, Lord. The eclipse simulator? What? Yeah. Let's show you guys this. All right, so we got an eclipse simulator. I don't know how to do this. All right, this is the main control to move you forward or backward in time to study the eclipse. Slide it toward the middle to get close to the maximum eclipse point. Okay. All right, I don't think we need to I think we can figure it out. All right, it really didn't. Do we want to see? You want to, did it show it? It didn't show my scene. Ugh, I'm disappointed. All right. Oh, wow, that's kind of crazy. Looky there. It's going right over me. Don't be laughing at me, SRB. See, we would have missed out on this coolness. And then bloop, and then we go back to daylight. Ha, that's pretty cool. So yes, I am right in line with the eclipse. Ah, shoot. See, that was more fun than just Googling my state and eclipse. Silly. Yeah, my son is. He tells me the weather every morning. He's like, "Okay, mom, here's your weather for today," and I'm like, "Okay." He's silly. He wants to be a oh, what is it? Basically, some kind of forester. Like when they cut down all the trees, they go back in. These are the ones that go back in and like replant the trees so that we don't lose all of our forests and things. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he wants to preserve all the trees that we destroy. Cool. He can support me then. When I'm old, old, old. I'm old now, but really old. Well, he said that for several years, so I think it's gonna stick. Right. Pete Doofus. Oh my gosh, that's funny. The one 7 years ago down south, but here we still watched it, just only seeing a partial covering though. Poor baby girl. Did you guys hear the story of the girl that was one of McDougal's first victims? She did a thing with one of the news stations. She was big enough and strong enough to fight him off and get away from him before something happened. But I really hope they don't mess that up. What? Oh. Put her daughter birthday present all the way down inside a pinata filled with glitter. That's funny, Tomboy. That's awesome. Yeah, he does. He looks straight up creepy. Yeah, and because he made a plea deal, he doesn't have to register, which is just wrong. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, I was thinking I would pick something different than glitter. Yeah, I agree. And then good old Delphi. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about it? Fubar. This is my local news about an hour ago.
Charges against Richard Allen.
The prosecutor says recordings of police interviews in the days right after those murders in 2017 were accidentally destroyed and that they are not really evidence. Richard Allen's defense team says those interviews could be used to help clear their client and that without them, the murder charges should be thrown out.
In the filing today, the prosecutor says the interview may not help the defense anyway, and that the defense just wants to use the interviews to support a quote, wild theory of the case. The defense has suggested that Abby Williams and Libby German were killed as part of a ritual that's tied to the Odinism religion.
You can find all the details and all the twists and turns in the Delphi murders case. We've got it posted right now on WTHR.com/Delphi.
Tonight,
Accidentally. Whatever. How does that work? I mean, accidentally destroyed evidence? Accidentally. How? Yeah, there's just so much to that one. Even it being in my state, I can't keep up with it. My goodness. It's a lot. Right? Something. Oh my gosh, speaking of dog eating something. I had to take my kids to the orthodontist this afternoon, and I always leave my medicine on my desk right here. I have for I don't know how long. We've had him since June. He's never bothered it. Come back, one of my pill bottles is missing. I found it at the top of the stairs with the cap off of it. Hmm, the cap I found. There's the bottle. This is my narcolepsy medicine I take during the day. I counted them up and I should have had 18, but I only had 17. So I counted my other medicine because I take 2 different milligrams at the same time, and I had 18. So I knew one was missing. So either one is just missing, and I don't know where it's at, but it wasn't there with all the other ones that were on the stairs, or he ate one. So I started researching and researching and researching, and apparently it's okay. It's not gonna kill him. Thank God. Because this is like my husband's like pride and joy is this dog. You taped 200 $1 bills together then zip tied them to keep. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Right, Cassie? And I told my daughter, I was like, I don't know how he even ate the one because they taste nasty. Yeah. They said that for it to like be fatal, he would have had to have eaten like 4,200 milligrams or something. Luckily, he only one pill, and that was 200 milligrams. So, oh, he's always mad when we leave. He never wants us to leave. He's a brat. My narcolepsy medicine that I take during the day, SRB. He got the pill bottle off my desk and opened it. And I'm missing one, so I assume he ate it because I can't find it anywhere. Oh my goodness. I was freaking out. It's funny that I actually found someone that like wrote into like one of those online vets. He's like, my dog just ate a 200 milligram pill of, there's Bean. You guys miss Bean. There he is. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come here. They don't want to see that end of you. They want to see this end. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi, guys. All right. How about you get down? Yeah, because you're going to get into it with the dog. Yep. The dog saw our sign. Oh, good. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that the dog eats my medicine. Yep. That was Bean. I don't know where Groucho is. He must be sleeping somewhere. He might be in my son's room. Oh my goodness. That was loud. Wow, it's been over an hour. That's crazy. I did it. Yay. Uh, Molly's always all up in her cat feels. Yep. I'm gonna try. Um, um, might try again tomorrow. I'm not sure let's see. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. We'll see. If not, maybe the weekend then. Because I know I don't have to work this weekend. I will definitely try again. Okay, so I thought Friday. So that's usually when the kids have counseling. So it's usually like 2, 3, and 4 o'clock. But I might be able to get Matt to do it. He usually does it. I ran across the video, Molly, that you made. It said Molly in the kitchen. I was like, what? And I looked it up and I was like, oh, yeah. I was cracking up. See if I can find it again. Where? Gallery? I think so. Because you're both full of BS. I thought it was like right here. Eh. Yes, you are. Every last one of you. Well, should be right here. Hey, AR, how are ya? What you up to, sir? Sweet as apple pie, yeah. Cool. I'm trying to find this video that Molly made a while back. What is your bathroom door? Why would you ask him that, Cassie? That is weird. One, Molly in the kitchen. Yes, this is it. Hold on. Why is it not opening? Oh, I have that same problem. Yes, we have to keep the bathroom doors shut and the paper towel put up, or he will have it. Our whole house will have toilet paper from one end to the other, or paper towel, whichever. It's ridiculous. Yep, he does that too, SRB. That's hilarious. Yeah, Ghost is quite the character. Oh no. Is this it? Yep. Ghost has chewed up 2 PlayStation 4 controllers. So now I gotta find 2 controllers. And I don't want to spend $60 a piece. And then I think 2 TV controllers. Yeah. Likes to chew. Ghost hasn't learned how to open the refrigerator door yet, but he could the other doors, so we had to take the door handles off and put on door knobs. Because, you know, you just walk right on in. Oh no. Yeah, we haven't come across that yet. Knock on wood. Oh my gosh. He loves plastic, especially water bottles. And sometimes he just wants to get the cap off the water bottle and then he's done. And I'm like, really? There he is. You say hi. Say hi. Say hi, stinker. Stop. No, knock it off. Uh-uh. No, we don't bark in the house. He is. He's a stinker. It's funny to watch him try and play with the cats because he's like pouncing and stuff at him, and I'm like, oh Lord. Oh, why? That didn't come up. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised they let him in there. Aw. Not yet, because I keep getting sidetracked. And if I didn't have so many videos and things that the kids take of the dog would help. Because I just keep finding more videos of the dog. I'm working on it. These are too old. Why do I have something in here that says potty time training? What the hell? Hiya, the Duke Studio. How are ya? Good to see ya. You guys. Right, SRB? What kind of dog is this? Hi, Bean. Nate Groucho. Staffy Blue Pity. That's hard to say. Little House Hippos. I don't know if I told you guys, I found out what kind of dog Ghost is. I don't know if I ever told you guys or not. I actually had a DNA done on him to find out. He's literally a mutt. But that's okay. Yeah, Ghost is a big lover too. He is 25% American Pit Bull Terrier, 25% American Bully, and then the rest of him is Poodle, Bichon, Chihuahua, Shih Tzu, and there's one more little dog. Oh Lord, I'm not sure I want to know. Thought of Lori Molly with pew pews is a scary thought. Hmm. Oh no, Doodle. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true, Molly. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know, Jeremy. Honestly, I really don't. Oh my goodness gracious. That's hilarious. Oh. What do you think, Jeremy? Do you think he can get a fair trial? You guys are crazy. Yeah, I could agree with that, SRB. I mean, Adam Montgomery got one, and Murdoch got one. So I think you're right. It's going to be as fair as. Yeah, we'll just have to see. And he go in there a court date on the 28th or something. Did you guys see Sarah Boone chased off another attorney? Oh, I busted up laughing when I saw that. Okay, 28th, that's what I thought. Right? And I think she actually, instead of him quitting, I think she requested a new one, and the um, judge said, "No, this is your last one." I was like, "Good for you." You're talking about crickets, Molly. I don't hear any crickets, right? Because this is what, her seventh attorney, I think. Like, I don't know. Might be more than that. Oh, for like a second? Yeah, 7. That's what I thought. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to hop off here. And I need to. Yeah, you're not crazy at all, Molly. Because I need to find something to eat and go to bed. What do you mean, no? No, what? No, I can't go? Thanks, Cassie. You too. I'll be back again soon. I don't know about tomorrow, but maybe this weekend. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know who's going live tonight. Surely somebody is. All right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you again soon. Okay, Jeremy, I'll try and like schedule them. So if you see them, um, share them out or whatever. Let people know, and I'll do my best. Next time I'll have a better plan. I wasn't for sure this was gonna go, so you know. All right. Night. Love y'all. I'll see you soon. Bye.